fire transition idea, and like no pun intended, kind of want it to be on the same like trend of like the meshing the makeup from the you know what I mean? Where it blends. I also get a lot of questions on like how do you do transitions so clean? First of all, practice makes perfect. Film so many befores, film so many afters. Make sure, you know, your before is going to look just as much as your after. So that means background can't move.
If you gotta burn it all to the ground, then let it burn.
And then I honestly just save all of these and then I can go back in and see which ones are my favorite. Okay, the base is done and I know this lighting is trash, but I'm also just too lazy to get up and fix it. ColourPop Stone Cold Fox, baby. It's always gonna be a ColourPop palette. I should probably use my other palette. Oh, there's a fly. Also, I'm pretty sure you just seen him. He won't leave me alone. Hard place. I'm gonna sweep this all over the lid. I'm kind of going for like that grunge-ish, maybe a little neater eye look. Shade right above it. It's a little lighter. Focus that right on that lash line. And here's the final makeup. Very basic, very just grungy for the vibe. Hopefully we can get this to look as good as it is. Okay, now that I filmed all my befores and afters, it's time to put it in CapCut, and I pick my 2 favorite clips that match up pretty good. And same thing with the second clip, I'm cutting it before it goes out. And hitting that transition, I'm going into overlay and finding the mix transition. And then after you have that mix transition on, you can kind of see how the two need to be like realigned better to fully match each other. Whether that's your after clip needs to be zoomed in or out, or your before. In my case, it was the before. And once you find out they match up and blend pretty good, that's when I go back in with that mix transition, and I honestly just go back and forth between these duration times. Honestly, I'll watch it a couple times and then I'll give it a break so I have a fresh, clear mind when I rewatch it. Some people might do this type of transition differently, but yeah, stay tuned for the results.